Hey, good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today?
Good morning.
Great, Gary.
Great. Today, I want to focus on the challenges we have and the solutions we can offer locally from the perspective of what's going on right now in America. Obviously, the pandemic has really affected our health and wellness initiatives.
Not to mention, it has caused an economic calamity that, thankfully, we have the resources to overcome.
And I think our commitment to social equity is even more important today than ever before.
I agree with you all, and there's an environmental aspect to this that I'd like to touch on.
Okay, lots of ground to cover. Let's start and talk about how we serve everyone equally and fairly. Jason, can you lead off?
The first thing that comes to mind is a phrase that Brian likes to use. We put the unity into the word community. We offer inclusion services for more than 3,000 participants in support of the Northwest Special Recreation Association. In addition, we've provided more than $250,000 in scholarships to families in need so that 1,500 participants can access over 1,700 programs. We include active military personnel and senior citizens by offering them discounts. And we host 80 free events and offer 4,600 programs designed to serve every member of our diverse population.
Jason, building on that, I'm reminded of our Cases for a Cause campaign, in which our Enviro group repurposed 500 gently used backpacks and suitcases to benefit foster children and the homeless population.
Those are all great points, Ben and Jason. And I know we agree that solving the nationwide challenges of today starts and stops with us as individuals and with local organizations like our park district. Hey Brian, I'd like you to touch on the health and wellness initiatives considering the pandemic.
Always important, but perhaps even more important in these days of social distancing. We partnered with the Village to launch Walk Arlington, a simple but effective means to promote exercise outdoors. We renovated Lake Arlington to include outdoor fitness stations and multi-use paths for wheeled and non-wheeled users. And during the renovation of Olympic Indoor Swim Center, turning it into a multi-sport facility, we partnered with 3 park districts and 1 community college so our residents stayed active during the winter. Obviously, our programming is affected by the pandemic, but our many partnerships position us to move forward rapidly when the new normal arrives.
That's the perfect segue to mention the economic impact of the pandemic. Partnerships, sound financial management, and innovative approaches are needed now more than ever. Healthy reserves allow us to offer free indoor walking tracks and free open gym. Our partnerships with several school districts and other park districts have added much needed facility space for programs and to help minimize the financial impact for each partner. And we've been able to add 2 alternative sites to our 10 existing before and after school care sites. This has positively impacted more than 1,100 kids and will allow us to assist our community in returning to the new normal.
Great summary, guys. Earlier, Ben mentioned environmental aspects to all of this. Why don't you tell us more?
Gladly. You know, the pandemic and the resulting shelter-in-place guidelines have improved air and water quality around the world. That's a positive impact that mirrors our ongoing commitment to the environment. First, we introduced the idle-free zones near facilities to reduce vehicle exhaust, and we now lease 11 new vehicles that are fuel efficient, good for the environment, and good for our cost control measures. Second, we use filtered water-filling drinking fountains that not only assure water quality, but also prevent more than 150,000 plastic water bottles from polluting landfills. And finally, when we replaced 100 garden plots and introduced accessible raised beds, we gave gardeners of all abilities another destination for safe outdoor activity.
Hey, thanks so much, team. The Arlington Heights Park District is celebrating 95 years of fun, fitness, and service this year. Since 1925, we've faced and conquered many challenges that are remarkably similar to those created in the pandemic of 2020. Today, our programming has included digital download programs, low-cost virtual activities, web-based do-it-yourself activities, a virtual Arbor Day ceremony. Tomorrow, well, all I can say is we'll be here for you, doing what we've done for nearly a century, enhancing the lives of the amazing people of Arlington Heights.